Good afternoon. Welcome to Hindi is Easy. Today we are going to see the line by line explanation for the lesson Missile Women Mary Prerna. Lesson 7, Class 6, Vibhav Hindi Patmala. Hope you would have seen the previous video, the line by line reading of the lesson to check your pronunciation. If not, I'll give the link in the description box. You can go and check the video along with the book and read the lesson 1 or 2 times today. If you still not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and recommend among your friends circle. If you have any clarification or feedback, please put in the comment section and surely reply back. If you like the video or the video is useful for you, please click the like button. Your subscription and like will motivate me to add more videos. Before getting into the line by line explanation, let's do a quick introduction. पाठ पूर्व। भारतीय संस्कृति में नारी को शक्ति का प्रतीक माना गया। सो इन आवर इंडियन कल्चर the woman is considered to be is symbolized as the power, like powerful அப்படின்னா நம்ம விமனை தான் சொல்லுவோம். in our culture women goddess எல்லாம் பார்த்தோன்னா ரொம்ப பவர்ஃபுல்லாக காட்டியிருப்பாங்க. so in our culture women is symbolized as a power. आज जीवन के लगभग हर क्षेत्र में नारी अपनी भागीदारी बखूबी निभा रही है. so in today's life, in each and every place, in each and every field, women's contribution or the participation is perfectly well. Bhagidari is the participation, Bakubi is perfectly narandhattukku. Yeah, they are participating in each and every field. लेकिन कुछ क्षेत्र ऐसे हैं जहां उनका प्रवेश बहुत कम रहा. So there are few fields where women are not seen much. ऐसा ही एक क्षेत्र है विज्ञान. So the one such field is science. So the women scientists will be less in this field. ना केवल भारत में बल्कि विश्व में भी विज्ञान के क्षेत्र में महिलाओं की भागीदारी कम रही है. This is not just in India but comparatively the whole world. Full world எடுத்தாலுமே विज्ञान साइंसोட फील्डिல் தான் महिलाओं की भागीदारी the participation of women is very less. लेकिन कुछ नारियों ने अपनी दृढ़ इच्छा शक्ति, लगन और परिश्रम के बल पर पारंपरिक सोच को काफ़ी पीछे छोड़ दिया और अपने योगदान से देश को गौरवान्वित किया है. सो बट देर आर फ्यू वीमेन विद देयर विल पावर, डिटर्मिनेशन, विद द पैशन एंड विद द हार्ड वर्क हैज ब्रोकन ऑल द ट्रेडिशनल थिंकिंग्स. பாரம்பரிக் சோச் விமனால் செய்ய முடியாது, இந்த ஃபீல்டில் போய் இன்னும் பண்ண முடியாதுன்ற அந்த கஸ்டம்ஸ், அந்த ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் தாட்ஸ் எல்லாமே தே ஹவ் லெஃப்ட் இட் பேக். और अपने योगदान the contribution which they have made towards the science field has made the country to feel proud. Gauranvit means proud feel. I have a question for you. Can you name few scientists from women community, or can you name few women from India who had made country to feel proud in any field? If you know, put in the comment section. Okay. So today in this lesson we are going to read about Stacey Thomas, who is a scientist who has worked in DRDO and has done a contribution for Agni 1 to Agni 5 missile launching. This is a letter based lesson, so we are also going to learn how to write a personal letter. Informal letter or format also we will understand side by side when I am taking the lesson. Now a activity is given here. भारत में रक्षा उत्पादन के क्षेत्र में मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है. So our safety का what missile technology has been used, it has contributed much for the India's safety. So India's safety ना they have to check the borders all the times, right? अब्दुल कलाम के नेतृत्व में हमारे देश ने मिसाइल उत्पादन में अभूतपूर्व सफलता पाई है. So in the leadership of Abdul Kalam, we have achieved a great success in the missile development. क्या आप कुछ मिसाइलों के नाम बता सकते हैं? Can you say some missile name जो भारत में बनी है, which has been made in India? किन्हीं 4 का नाम लिखिए. You write any 4. पृथ्वी 1, अग्नि 1, अग्नि 2, अग्नि 3, K4, Rahos. Amoga is also there. ASAT is also there. So you can write any 4 which you know. क्या आप किसी ऐसी भारतीय नारी के बारे में यहाँ लिख सकते हैं जिन्होंने विज्ञान के क्षेत्र में बड़ा योगदान दिया? Can you write few lines about an Indian woman who has contributed much for science? So any women scientists from India, you can write few lines. This lesson we are going to read about Thacey Thomas. So don't write about Thacey Thomas here. Write about some other scientist. Okay. Let me show a picture for you to understand so that it will help you to write here. These are the scientists from India who has contributed in the science field. Anyone is familiar to you? Dr. Archana Sharma, Janaki Ammal, Darshan Ranganathan, Asima Chatterjee, Kadambini Ganguly, Iravati Karve, Annamani Rajeshwari Chatterjee, Raman Piramal, Vibha Chaudhary, Kamal Randeep. So I have collected few details from the internet for you to increase the curiosity so that you can go back and find some details from internet about any few scientists. Okay. Chemist Dr. Asima Chatterjee, Dr. Darshan Ranganathan, Dr. Janaki Ammal, Dr. Archana Sharma, Dr. Raman Parimala, Dr. Vibha Chaudhary, Dr. Kamal Randeep, Dr. Rajeshwari Chatterjee, Dr. Annamani, Dr. Iravati Karve, Dr. Kadambini Ganguly. So try to get few details about any 2 or 3 personalities which I am showing here. To add on, so this is Annamani. So she was an Indian meteorologist and physicist who have worked on theories like solar radiation, ozone and wind energy instrumentation. So Janaki Ammal, who has got Padma Shri, he has been contributing in plant breeding, cytogenetics, phytography. Kadambini Ganguly is first female doctor to practice with a degree in Western medicine. Darshan Ranganathan, who has worked in protein folding. Asima Chatterjee, who has developed anti-malaria drugs. And Dr. Annamani, who is a meteorologist and who has instrumented to measure atmospheric ozone. So these are few details for you to start with to understand, learn and dig more about the Indian women scientist. Who is this? Yes, Kalpana Chawla. This is Asima Chatterjee. So she is the first Indian woman to be awarded a doctoral degree in science from Indian University. I have taken this from the internet as an activity for you to solve, find out the answers with the help of the internet and try to gain the knowledge. So take a snapshot quickly and later on you can find the answers from the internet to understand about Indian women in science field. So a picture is also given for you to easily understand. So she is Thacey Thomas. In this lesson we are going to read about her. Okay. So she is called as a Missile Woman of India. So who is Missile Man of India? Everyone knows, right? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So now you can write few details about the Indian women scientist who has contributed in the science field. Try out. As I said before, this is a letter based lesson. So in the letter format, we are going to learn about the inspiring personality, missile woman, Thacey Thomas. So what I am going to learn from this lesson? So you have to learn how to write a personal letter, how you have to write, how you have to address, how you have to greet a friend. So this letter is written to a friend. So you are going to learn that format. And also you will increase your curiosity to learn more about missile women. And we have to take the inspiration from such great people to make ourselves serious enough towards our studies to achieve such success in our life. So we have to motivate ourselves to be hardworking, to have the willpower, to be passionate enough to do the work and make our dream come true. Apart from this, our default learning should be to add our vocabulary by learning the meanings and also by checking our pronunciation and improving our reading style. At the end of the lesson, I'll let you know the format of how to write the personal letter. Now I'll just go through the letter and make you understand what the content of the letter is all about. 4/17 4/17. So in the slash we have to say bata, divide pandrathu, division. So 4/17 Vasant Vihar, Delhi. The address of the sender Date 4/3/2016. When you are writing the letter to your friend, you have to write the letter on which date you are writing. For now, you can put 20XX. Priya Saki Himanshi. So, dear friend Himanshi. So, the reader of the letter is Himanshi, and since it is of my same age, my friend, I am saying dear friend, dear Saki. Saki is a friend who is girl. Saka is a friend who is boy. Now I have to greet the reader. So I am greeting my friend. Sir Prem Namaste with lot of loves. Hi, hello. Namaste, we can say hi, hello. आशा करती हूँ कि सब कुशल मंगल होगा. So I hope that everything will be in the right way. कुशल मंगल ரொம்ப ப்ராஸ்பரஸா இருக்கீங்க, சந்தோஷமா இருக்கீங்கன்னு நான் நம்புறேன். तुम मेरी प्रिय सहेली हो. You are my best friend or dear friend. इसलिए because so अपने मनोभावों को तुमसे बांटने का सदा मन करता है. So since you are my dear friend, always I feel that I need to share whatever I am having in my mind. என்னோட மைண்டில் இருக்க பாவம், என்னோட எக்ஸ்பிரஷன்ஸ், என்னோட ஃபீலிங்ஸை I like to share with you always. बांटना share, सदा means always. तुम तो जानती ही हो, so you know already कि प्रति वर्ष 28 फरवरी को विज्ञान दिवस मनाया जाता है. 28 फरवरी we celebrate the science day. विज्ञान ना साइंस, दिवस means day. विज्ञान दिवस के अवसर पर हमारे विद्यालय के कुछ छात्रों को विज्ञान के क्षेत्र से संबंधित किसी व्यक्तित्व के विषय में जानकारी एकत्रित करनी थी. सो ऑन द occasion ऑफ साइंस डे, अवसर ना द occasion ऑफ साइंस डे, எங்கள் ஸ்கூலில், in our school, few students, छात्रों means the plural form of students, few students என்ன பண்ணும், சயின்ஸோட ஃபீல்டில், विज्ञान के क्षेत्र से संबंधित, ஸோ ரிலேட்டட் டு சயின்ஸ் ஃபீல்ட், किसी व्यक्तित्व, ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு பர்சனாலிட்டி, யாராச்சும் ஒரு பர்சனாலிட்டி, व्यक्तित्व மீன்ஸ் பர்சனாலிட்டியோட டீட்டெயில்ஸை, விஷय में जानकारी, அவங்கள பற்றி ஒரு டீட்டெயில்ஸ் we have to collect, एकत्रित करनी थी. we have to collect the details about one's personality who is related to science field. और उनका रूप धारण करके அவங்கள மாதிரி we have to disguise ourselves, அதே மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் போட்டுக்கிட்டு रूप धारण करना means we have to disguise in their attire. उनका परिचय, அவங்களோட introduction, அவங்கள introduce பண்ணணும் to the people who are listening, right, to other students who are going to listen. आत्मकथात्मक, आत्मकथात्मक means सेल्फा சொல்கிற மாதிரி, as if let's assume I am an APJ Abdul Kalam. So as I'll put in the dress of APJ Abdul Kalam, I'll tell about myself. APJ Abdul Kalam எப்போ பிறந்தாரு, so I was born in Rameshwaram. So like that I have to give the details about the personality by wearing their attire, telling as a आत्मकथात्मक, so own story மாதிரி சொல்லணும். आत्मकथात्मक means self restraint மாதிரி சொல்லணும். அந்த விதா, அந்த ஸ்டைலில் தான் you have to express, you have to introduce the personality. उन छात्रों में मुझे भी चुना गया. So the students who were selected for that, among them I was also there. நானும் இருக்கேன். I was also being selected. मैंने टेसी थॉमस के विषय में जानकारी एकत्रित करने का निश्चय किया. सो आई डिसाइडेड, निश्चय किया मीन्स डिसाइडेड टू कलेक्ट द डिटेल्स, जानकारी, इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट टेसी थॉमस. और सच मानो जैसे जैसे उनके विषय में जानती गई, वैसे वैसे मैं उनके गुणों और प्रतिभा की कायल होती गई. सो यू बिलीव मी, सच मानो मीन्स यू एक्सेप्ट मी, और நான் சொல்கிறது நம்பு. जैसे जैसे as and when I started to collect the information about her, அப்போப்பெல்லாம் वैसे वैसे मैं उनके गुणों, அவங்களோட characteristics and प्रतिभा मीन्स टैलेंटिல் I was impressed. कायल होती गई मीन्स I was totally impressed by her characteristics and her talent. केरल के आलपुरा में सन 1964 में जन्मी टेसी के 4 बहनें और एक भाई हैं. So she was born in Kerala, place is Alappuzha, in the year 1964, and she has 4 sisters and 1 brother. बचपन से ही विज्ञान के प्रति उनके रुझान को देखते हुए उनके माता पिता ने उन्हें खूब प्रोत्साहित किया. So बचपन is the childhood. From the childhood itself, she had a very good interest towards science. रुझान is that interest or the trend towards science field. So unke mata pita, unke is the pronoun used for Tessie Thomas. So avangaloda amma appaku une is used for Tessie Thomas. So avangaloda amma appa avangala nariya koopna more protsahitna motivate pannanga. From childhood, Tessie Thomas had interest towards science field. After knowing this, her mother and father started to motivate her. Unke protsahan ko Parker, after getting the motivation from parents, unke is the pronoun used for parents. Protsahan is motivation. Kona the kadachapirku. After she got the motivation from parents, Tessie ki kalpnaएं hilore marne lagi. So kalpnaएं is the dream. அவங்க நினச்சிருப்பாங்களே இப்படி ஆகணும்லாம் அந்த ட்ரீம்ஸ்க்கெலாம் ஹிலோரே மார்னே லகி இஸ் த முஹாவரா idioms and phrases. It means that it started to bloom up. லஹர் உட்னா மேலே எலும்ப ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. वह सोचती थी, she was thinking, कभी वह भी ऐसा रॉकेट बनाए जो आसमान को चीरता हुआ उड़े. So she was thinking that she also has to build one such rocket. How it has to be? Tearing the sky apart, the rocket has to move. त्रिशूर इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में बीटेक करने और फिर गाइडेड मिसाइल में एमटेक करने के उपरांत 21 वर्ष की आयु में उन्होंने DRDO में अपना पहला कदम रखा. So after completing BTech from Thrissur Engineering College and completing MTech on guided missile, उपरांत means after completing at the age of 21, उन्होंने is the pronoun used for Tessie Thomas. DRDO is the organization, Defense Research and Development Organization. So रक्षा अनुसंधान and और विकास संगठन. So DRDO का full form हिंदीला कुड़तरकांगे रक्षा अनुसंधान और विकास संगठन, Defense Research and Development Organization में अपना पहला कदम रखा. She kept her first step at the age of 21 in DRDO after completing BTech and MTech. अग्नि 1 से अग्नि 5 तक के सभी मिसाइल प्रक्षेपणों में उनका योगदान रहा. So from अग्नि 1 to अग्नि 5 for all the missiles projections she has contributed. उनका योगदान मीन्स அவங்களோட contribution இருந்துச்சு from अग्नि 1 to अग्नि 5 இருக்க எல்லா projectionsம். अग्नि 2 और 3 के लिए for अग्नि 2 and अग्नि 3 बतौर वैज्ञानिक और निर्देशक के रूप में कार्य संभाला. So for अग्नि 2 and अग्नि 3 she has taken the responsibility of the scientist and also director. अग्नि 5 की मिशन निर्देशक के रूप में उन्होंने अपनी असाधारण प्रतिभा और क्षमता से अग्नि 5 की सफल लॉन्चिंग करवाकर भारत को गर्व का ताज पहना ही दिया. So in अग्नि 5 she was working as a mission director, full mission ஓட டைரக்டராகவே ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்க. And with the असाधारण प्रतिभा, extraordinary talent and capability. Shamta is capability. Because of her extraordinary talent and the capacity or capability, she was able to launch Agni 5. So on the launch मुड़चे पिरके she has made India proud. भारत को गर्व का ताज पहना ही दिया means she has crowned the country with the pride. इस तरह उन्होंने अपने सपने को पूरा कर दिखाया. And by this she has completed, she has made her dream come true. एक सुपुत्री, सुगठ गृहिणी, ममतामयी माँ, कर्मठता और कर्तव्य परायणता की प्रतिमूर्ति टेसी थॉमस प्रतिभा की कान होने के साथ साथ विनम्रता का सजीव उदाहरण है. So सुपुत्री is very good daughter. सुगठ गृहिणी is nice housewife. Mamta is with motherhood, motherly affection irukra mother. So she played the role of a daughter, she played the role of a housewife and as a mother. And apart from that, karmatata or kartavya parayanata. Karmatata is with the skillfulness. So rombave clevera and the work pandrathu. Kartavya parayanata is taking the responsibility. Whatever may be, she has completed the job which was assigned to her. Prati Murti means she was a statue or example. She was a statue of being a good daughter, being a housewife, mother, a lovable mother, and also doing the work, taking the responsibility and doing the work skillfully. So இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கான ஒரு example, lively example irundanga. Apart from that, she was very kind to people also. Pratimurti statue. So Pratibha ki Kant, she was having the mind of talent. She was doing the multitasking, right? So she was having the mind of talent, and along with that she was so kind. के साथ साथ विनम्रता का सजीव, the lively example was she. So these are the characteristics of टेसी थॉमस. वह अपनी सफलता का श्रेय, so the credit for her success, श्रेय ना credit is given to डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम को देती है. she has given the credit to डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम. मिसाइल मैन डॉक्टर कलाम के साथ कार्य करने का सुअवसर उन्हें मिला. so she got the opportunity to work along with मिसाइल मैन डॉक्टर अब्दुल कलाम सर. और उनसे मिली प्रेरणा, and from him she got the motivation. तथा कार्य प्रणाली is the methodology how to do the work. She got an opportunity to work with Abdul Kalam sir, and she got the motivation, and also she learned the methodology. ने सबके लिए आदर्श बना दिया. So because of this she became idol for everyone. She became an example for everyone. जहाँ अब्दुल कलाम मिसाइल मैन कहे जाते हैं, so whereas अब्दुल कलाम is known as मिसाइल मैन, वहीं अग्नि 5 की अद्भुत सफलता के बाद आफ्टर द यूनिक सक्सेस, द ग्रेट सक्सेस ऑफ अग्नि 5 वॉज लॉन्च, शी वॉज कॉल्ड एज मिसाइल वुमेन की उपाधि से अलंकृत किया गया. एंड शी वॉज टाइटल्ड एज मिसाइल वुमेन, एंड शी हैज़ बीन रिवॉर्डेड विद द टाइटल. सो शी हैज़ बीन डेकोरेटेड विद दिस टाइटल. ओके, अलंकृत किया गया मीन्स शी हैज़ बीन हाईली respected or decorated with this title. तकनीकी योग्यता में भी उनका कोई सानी नहीं. So technology wise, the capability she had towards the technology, you cannot compare with anyone. You cannot equalize her with anyone. सानी नहीं means you cannot equalize with someone else. The technically also she was so capable. So उन्होंने मिसाइल टेक्निक RVS तैयार किया. She prepared the technology for missile RVS. They named it as RVS, जो अत्यधिक विषम मौसमी परिस्थिति में तथा 3000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड तक के तापमान में भी मिसाइल को सक्रिय और सुचारू बनाए रखती है. और द बैड और ऑड सीजनल कंडीशंस और climatic conditions இருக்கும்போது, the situations when the worst climatic condition is there, and at 3000 degree centigrade and so hot temperature இருக்கும்போதும் तक की तापमान, அந்த तापमान मीन्स टेम्परेचर. सो 3000 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड टेम्परेचर இருக்கும்போது கூட the missile will work actively. सक्रिय मीन्स it will work actively and सुचारू बनाए रखती है. सुचारू smooth process will happen. So she has prepared RVS technology where the missile can work in the odd climatic conditions. It can withstand 3000 degrees centigrade, and in that temperature also the missile will be working actively and smoothly. नारी शक्ति नारी भक्ति के कथन पर करी उतरने वाली टेसी थॉमस ने तो जहां मेरा वैज्ञानिक दृष्टिकोण विकसित किया, वहीं प्रेरणा का सूत्र भी बनी. सो उतरने is to live up to that mark. वैज्ञानिक is scientific. दृष्टिकोण is the approach. प्रेरणा is the inspiration. Sotra is source. Vikasit is development. So here the katan, the slogan is given: Nari Shakti, Nari Bhakti. Women power, women devotion. So when a woman devotes her time, the power in which she works, she devotes her time will be 100% for the successfulness. So for टेसी Thomas has lived up to that mark. She has devoted her time and has been more powerful. टेसी Thomas, who has lived up to this mark, has not only given the details, the scientific details, scientific approach, or how the science is developed, but also she has been my source of inspiration. Like this, Anu is telling to Himanshi. So who is the source of inspiration for Anu? टेसी Thomas. Why? Because she has lived up to Nari Shakti, Nari Bhakti, and the slogan, she has lived up to that, where she has contributed and been so powerful in making Agni 5 so successful. Not only Agni 5, in the field of science also she has been so successful. तुम भी जानती हो कि मैंने कभी भी पढ़ाई को बहुत गंभीरता से नहीं लिया. So you know as well that I have never taken my studies to be so seriously. சீரியஸாகவே நான் எடுத்துக்கிட்டதில்ல. परंतु अब मैं सोचती हूँ, बट नाउ आई एम थिंकिंग कि इस ऊंचाई को छूने के टू टच सच हाइट्स, टेसी ने दिन रात एक किया होगा. So day and night she would have done the hard work to reach such high. To achieve the success, we have to do the work continuously, right? So Tessie Thomas would have made the day and night together. She would have awakened day and night and would have completed the work. She would have learned many things. She would have taken the responsibility. She would have taken the studies so seriously. That's why she would have touched the success. आंखों में तेल डालकर पड़ी होगी. आंखों में तेल डालकर means awakening. Day and night தூங்காம படிச்சிருப்பாங்க. तथा दृढ़ता, determination, परिश्रम, hard work, लगन, the passion and the devotion and firmness कि लगाम को, लगामना அது எல்லாத்தோட tags இருக்குல்ல, all को कसे रखा होगा. Should have holded all the tags so tightly so that she doesn't get diverted, so that she is not distracted. काश maybe मैं केवल तेसी थॉमस का रूप नहीं गुणों का भी धारण कर पाऊँ. So she has to disguise as Tessie Thomas and give the details as if she is about herself as Tessie Thomas. Anu is thinking that I don't disguise her external appearance alone. I want to disguise her characteristics also, so that she can be so determined, she can have the passion, she will do the hard work, she be awakening day and night and learn something, study seriously, take the responsibility and be successful as Tessie Thomas. So this is what Anu is thinking and writing to Himanshi. Then the letter is ending part of the letter. Tumhari Saki, your friend Anu. Very beautifully she has written the letter giving the details about Tessie Thomas. You can go and check in internet to get more details about Tessie Thomas. She is Tessie Thomas. So she was born in the month of April 1964 in Kerala, Alappuzha, and she is also known as a missile woman and Agni Putri because she has worked in the missile Agni from 1 to 5, right? And she has completed BTech and MTech from Thrissur Engineering College, Calicut, and Defence Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune. So she was been awarded with Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award in 2012, Kalpana Chawla Puraskar, Suman Sharma Puraskar, India Today Women of the Year ka kitab. So she also got the title of India Today Women of the Year in the year 2009. So Tessie Thomas is an Indian scientist and former Director General of Aeronautical Systems and former Project Director of Agni 4 Missile in Defence Research and Development Organization. So she is the first ever female scientist to head a missile project in India. You can search in internet and get the details in Wikipedia, how her life was, how she started, how her childhood was, what made her to study and how she studied. So she has taken loan to do her studies. So where she was grown up, Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, and she got inspired from that, and she was having a dream to send a rocket which will tear the sky apart. So she also has done the MBA in Operations Management and PhD in Guidance Missile under the Defence Research and Development Organization. When she joined the DRDO, she joined DRDO in the year 1988, where she worked on the design and development of the new generation ballistic missile Agni. Okay. She was appointed by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam for the Agni project. RVS, Re-Entry Vehicle System, was developed by Tessie Thomas in India for the launch of Agni 5, which was very successful. So see the propulsions which were used in Agni 5, the 3-stage. So you have to get the curiosity to understand how this missile works. What are the parts of the missile? What is the propulsion? What is the function of propulsion? What are the stages? If the stages is increased, what will happen? So all these things you have to get the curiosity to dig back and learn few things. Okay, this was the Agni 5 launch. So hope you have got what the lesson is all about. Now we'll understand based upon the lesson how to do a letter writing informal way to a friend. Okay, this is a format for the informal letter. So this is how we have seen the lesson to be. First we have to write the address. Here the address was written there in the book, Delhi Vasant Vihar. So you have to write the sender's address, then you have to put the date, then you have to address the reader, Priyasaki Himanshi, Sir Prem Namaste. So you have to greet the reader. Now the first paragraph you have to ask the well-being Kushal Mangal. Then the second paragraph you have to say what the letter is all about. உங்களுக்கு letter writing or questions கொடுத்திருப்பாங்களே அதுக்கான details you have to give in this paragraph. And the third paragraph, you have to convey your ending by conveying the regards at home, or by telling that you please come here, we will have some good time. So like this you can convey the third. Then last is samapti. You have to end the letter by telling the relationship of you with the reader. So prashak is a receiver who is a reader. Reader oda ungala relationship ennavo, tumari saki, tumari putri, tumari mitra. Okay, like that you have to give the relationship and you have to put the name. So this is the format of writing an informal letter. This is how the letter is also there in our lesson. So first you have to write the sender's address, then date, then you have to address the reader, then you have to greet the reader, then you have to write the letter, the details. First one asking how you are, asking the well-being, then the content of the letter, then you have to end the letter by conveying your regards to the reader, reader's family. Then you have to end the letter by writing the relationship of yours with the reader and your name. So this is how the format of the informal letter will be. Hope you have understood how to write a informal letter. So you have to write the address, you have to write the date, you have to address the reader, you have to greet the reader. So this is a friend, so you can write the word Sir Prem always. Okay. Then first paragraph you have to ask the well-being, second paragraph the letter or a question ke tamari you have to write, and the third paragraph you have to convey your regards to the reader's family. And with the relationship which you have with the reader, you have to write the relationship and you have to write the name. It's very simple. Practice 1 or 2 letters, then you will get it. Observe the lesson also. This will be in the same format. So if you want more details about the informal letter, I'll give the link in the description box. You can go and check that video and understand how to write an informal letter. Hope you have understood the lesson. If you have any doubt or clarification, please put in the comment section and surely reply back. Thank you, students.